Yeah. No. Oh well. We'll figure it out. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 87 of Land and Fairway. Today is Thursday, January 16th. Let's get it.
What's up, Stu?
What's up, Cam?
87, sold Rod Gardner.
Yeah. Rod
Is there any
Gardner. That's a
other
name.
87 numbers? I can't think of anyone good that was ever 87.
I mean, the biggest 87 I can think of is Gronk.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Probably
Yeah.
first ballot Hall of Famer. I think
Forgot
87's
about that one.
yeah. Other than that, I have nothing off the top of
Yeah,
my
I guess
head.
it is like a tight end number.
Yeah, I shot a lot of 87s in my
A lot of
day. I do know
87s, yeah.
that. Yeah, a lot of 87s.
That's kind of funny.
So what's
We're
up?
reaching the number of episodes
Yeah,
finally above where we could shoot.
yeah,
We
right.
could break our episode number now.
Yeah,
That who would have thought?
look at us. Look at us. About to be our the year we're born, man.
Yikes! Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That just keeps getting further and further away from
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. Like, I know, like, my son's not old enough yet, but my daughter, and he understands like time and elapsed time and stuff like that. And you talk about stuff, and she talks about like, oh, my parents were born in the 1900s. I'm like, what? Don't say it like that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is weird. It was
But
it was
we
a
were
decade
like, yeah,
or
oh
a
man,
century,
dude.
a different century. I
Yeah.
mean, not decade. Yeah, that is
We're
wild.
so
A whole different
old.
century. Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, it is, man, getting old. This gray and this beard ain't for nothing.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah,
over here.
that's all right. That's all
Yep.
right. We're distinguished.
Yep.
Distinguished. Yeah.
We're now like the age of like Clooney in like Ocean's 11. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
I remember like I don't know. There was I don't know why I'm thinking of Clooney because of the gray beard, but there was a while where it was like Clooney was like the sexiest man in the world. He's because he was like gray and distinguished and like yeah, he's like not that he wasn't that much older than we're at now, dude.
No. You just feel like an old sack of shit. That's all I feel like right now.
Yeah, same every day.
Yeah, right. Speaking of old sacks of shit.
See Tiger last night?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That was terrible.
He looked pretty good. The walkout was sick.
Right.
Looked jacked.
Yeah.
Walking around fine on the flat grass. He was demolishing the ball. He's hitting it a little too far on his approach shots. That was pretty wild. I felt like everyone was juiced up last night. All the approach shots were not all of them, but the first few were going long. There's a lot of balls in the water.
The Tiger effect.
Yeah.
Tiger effect. Everybody's jacked up. Tiger's there. Yeah, I was really hyped up for that one. And then just another blowout, man.
Well, it was a blowout, but it was still super entertaining. I mean, the Kisner smoking one off the pin was killing someone. I've never seen Tiger so happy before. That was so funny.
I know. They were lucky to hit the pin.
Yeah.
They just absolutely just demolish somebody if it hit him.
Yeah.
But
dude, then he almost dunked the next one.
That was nuts. Yeah. Hit a great shot coming back. But yeah, I don't know. There
was some bad golf though, but I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like seeing the
guys. I did. It put a lot of pressure on them to like be entertaining, which like some of those guys probably didn't sign up for. Yeah, no, they were good. I mean, Tiger's team was. I mean, you could tell it's like Tiger was trying really hard to put a smile on. He did not like getting his ass kicked.
Oh no, not at all.
But he had to put a smile on. He had to joke around. I mean, Kisner's kind of a joke at this point. That was pretty bad. I
I
mean, he
was
was
like, dude, if
hitting some terrible
Kidder not been
shots.
playing golf, dude, like he was
And he
looking
was
all
hitting
rusty.
shots that like are reminiscent of shots of like that we would hit.
Yeah, exactly,
It's like,
dude.
what are you doing, dude? Like, you're just like, I mean, duck hooks on a simulator is a pretty
I feel
tough
like
look,
he's
but
been so busy with like media and stuff. There's no way he's probably not practicing as much as he used to. I think he's had
yeah,
fits recently and stuff too. I don't know. Yeah,
yeah,
he looked rusty. I'll say that. But
hmm
also the simulator, man, a lot of guys were hitting weird shots. Uh like even Sahith, I saw hit a couple in the water. Like, I don't know.
yeah. When I saw them hit a couple, and you could see their faces, and they see where it's going, and they're like, "Hmm,
Yeah. I was
that
wondering
doesn't
about the
seem right."
software of that sim. It seems like,
Yeah, there was a
especially when they were all jacked up, their distances were all off. They're
yeah,
either jacking them over the green or a lot of them end up short. And they're like, dude, what was that? And then a lot
hmm
of them,
yeah,
like Homa hit a drive. He's like, how's that going right? Or, it might have been Kisner actually, because I think he normally plays a draw. And they're like, I didn't know
hmm
you could hit a fade. He's like, I don't know. I definitely
yeah,
seemed it seemed like something was off with this. I mean, Sims are always weird like that.
yeah. And you kind of
He's
have
just
to
going off
expect
like
that.
spin rate and stuff, and like who knows if that's right. And then yeah, so it's kind of wonky. I mean that might lead to the blowouts a little bit, but or they're just
Yeah, I mean,
putting
they're all
shitty.
hitting on the same
I don't
machine,
know.
but
Yeah, that's true.
I think they need to like let down their guard a little bit and be like, all right, I need to expect some bad shots here and just like let's just have fun. I don't know, like I was watching last night and I was like, this needs like it needs to feel a little more laid back. Like they're in full on golf attire, pants tucked in, golf shoes, and like that's not simulator golf. Like if you go to the sim with your boys, like whether it's at somebody's house or at a place, you're in like shorts and a t-shirt and like just having
Right.
fun. And I think
Well,
that
they're
could be a
still wearing
change they
like
make.
their sponsored gear, so
Yeah, but you
it might
can
be part of
wear
it.
an Adidas or a Nike t-shirt and shorts
Yeah.
and then whatever what they're wearing like sneakers. They're not wearing golf shoes. They're wearing spikeless. So it's like you can still rock that, but it's like
Yeah,
I don't know, make it a little more laid back. It still seems, but at the end of the day, they are golfers.
it is. Yeah,
Golfers
it's
are
supposed to be competitive
stuffy.
too. Like there's prize
Yeah.
money, shit, and a trophy, and I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, it would be cool if like they should let a guy like Kisner just down beers. I don't think Tiger's gonna be drinking, but like
No, but that'd be sick.
Kisner,
Yeah,
Kisner
yeah,
all
Tiger's
crack
kids was there.
dude.
He'd probably play better. He's like, "This is
Yeah,
how I actually play golf."
yeah, yeah.
They should
I
have
don't
got
know,
John Daly in there.
right? Yeah, there you go. Uh, yeah, he'd be better. He couldn't play worse than Kiz. Uh,
Mhm.
I don't know, man. It's still super entertaining for a Tuesday night. I don't know if that works on a. It might work on like a Thursday night, maybe, especially since football
Mhm.
season's wrapped up. Uh,
Yeah.
but Tuesday night's just perfect. There's no real competition other than hockey and basketball right now, and it's regular season hockey and basketball, so it's working. So
Mhm.
Tuesday night, I mean, I think it's still great. The only problem I had last night was 7 o'clock's right in the middle of bedtime. So I had to
Yeah. I wasn't there until like the
I
5th hole.
missed like the middle round or the middle holes. Watched a little bit and then had to rush down to see the end, and then it was like 12-1. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that was tough.
but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, a more competitive match would be nice, but I still find it super entertaining, especially with Tiger there. I don't know if last night, if another blowout without Tiger would have been brutal, but I saw they had
Yeah.
4 million unique viewers last
That
night. I
doesn't
mean, that's
surprise
pretty
me.
huge.
Yeah. I mean, we said last week that I think we said last week. I might have just thought it, but I thought there would be more viewers for this one than the first like premiere or whatever. I mean,
Yeah, and there
Tiger, and then a
was.
little
It was like double.
earlier, like yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me. I don't know. I think it still needs some tweaking. I think if they made it more laid back for some reason, because those like, especially in something like that, like if they were just playing and having fun, getting your ass kicked doesn't look as bad as when you're like, I don't know, full on. Yeah, when you're trying hard and you're still getting your ass kicked, it's like, ugh. But I don't know. I know what I didn't like was Homa. Max Homa just kept calling Tiger T. I don't know if you caught that, but every time he talked to me, like, T, take a look at this. Or what you thinking here, T? And I'm like, he's not T. It's Tiger. Demand some respect, all right?
Yeah.
Not T.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We need a competitive one. I think that'll like unlock it for me. It just
after both matches after the first like 5 holes have basically been over. So it's like, it's kind of tough.
Completely over.
But it's tough to like watch till the end. But luckily, dude, they go so fast. I mean, that's the key too. The shot clock and like it's over in like 2 hours. So it's not like dragged out. I mean, it sucks that the holes don't really matter, but I mean, it's still pretty fun to watch. I mean, what saved it was Kisner. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it would have been fun to watch if there wasn't some like
without that
very entertaining moments. I feel like Matt Berry is just like fighting for his life out there once the match is over.
That is weird too. It's
only
solo
him.
broadcast.
He needs someone else. Yeah. And he's like cracking like dad jokes the whole time, which is like funny, but it's also corny as fuck.
He needs
like, I feel like he's doing a good job, but man, he needs someone else they got Marty Smith out there, you know, to bounce some things off of every once in a while, but they might need another guy in the booth to help him out.
Yeah, he's riding solo and like he needs somebody to like bounce stuff off, I feel like.
Yeah.
But not somebody, I don't know who it could be though. Like he doesn't need
like another funny
broadcaster.
Guy.
They need like a Charles Barkley or something like
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis and a shit about golf.
Yeah, that's exactly. That'd be perfect. That'd loosen up the vibes. You just need someone like making fun of this. Like, what are we doing? What are they hitting into a fucking screen here? What the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So like there are there are comedians that are big time golfers that would work. Like Santino's a huge golfer. Bargetzi's a huge golfer.
Oh yeah.
I think they're both pretty good too. And like Bargetzi's clean. Like, he's a clean comedian. Yeah.
I think Maniscalco has a good bit about golf.
Yeah.
Need to get rotate some comedians in there. I think that'd be great.
Why not? Fuck it. I mean, it's all this whole year is probably like a test run anyway. Yeah. Honestly, like I know they're a year behind because they're supposed to launch last year, but like it's the first year. They probably signed a deal. Like they're gonna keep doing this. So,
dude, I saw something they're looking to expand already, and I was like, I don't know about. I could see having different locations so they don't all have to fly to Florida on a Tuesday, like, you know, and like right now you flying back from Hawaii, flying back from the West Coast, you know, that might be tough for some of the, I don't know. The guys that don't have PJs, I guess most of the guys do, but yeah, I can see like putting a spot in Vegas to like rotate the locations around and stuff. That'd be kind of cool, but
yeah,
I don't know if we want to expand too much right now. Like, see how this lasts throughout the year.
The two main guys definitely have PJs. Tiger and Rory can like send there, like, all right, go pick up.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's all. Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, I don't keep grinding out. Let's see what it becomes. Right now, like you said, it's a good thing for a Tuesday. It's a good thing Kisner smoked that flag stick because otherwise there was nothing to really.
There was not many moments. Yeah.
No.
Justin Rose, I feel like that dude just lives to like drain daggers. He drained a few putts. It just reminded me of the Ryder Cup. Just him just fucking draining putts on people and just like nobody was rooting for the other team. Was it the LA team?
Speaking of that, the green seems so weird. It almost seems like a mini golf green. Now you hit a putt on mini golf and you're like, has no shot, and it just funnels into the hole, and you're just like, wait a second, okay,
or
that's
it
cool.
funnels away from the hole. I felt like
Yeah,
the guys are definitely not draining putt. I mean, Rose drained a few. Somebody, what's his face, drained a few last week. I don't know if it was
Aberg
Wyndham
or
Clark
Oberg.
Oberg. Yeah, Oberg drained a few long ones. So a couple of guys have drained putts, but there's been a lot of missed putts, like the 6 to 10 footers. Like I felt like had no chance of going in a lot of times. But
Yeah,
I think somebody missed like a 5-footer to shit. It might have been Rose actually. It was on a hammer.
Morikawa blew one way by the hole. Morikawa blew up one. It was like a 6-foot putt. He blew it like 4 feet past the hole. And it's like,
almost
I don't know.
putted in a key spot too. Like, so yeah, that green's definitely a little wacky. And then like their chip shots have been pretty tough. Like they either check up or roll out. Like I don't know. So yeah, they haven't figured out that green yet at all. But I don't know. It's kind of it's fun to see them miss. It like I felt like I could have played on the Jupiter team last night, and it could have been worse.
Made a difference.
Like it's kind of wild. So it's kind of fun to see them suck like that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Well, it's just week 2, like you said. Like to work out these kinks.
Yeah,
I do think. Yeah, putting somebody in the booth with Barry would be nice. Maury Smith's good. He gets on my nerves in that setting. I don't know what it is. Doesn't seem like a golf guy to me, but that's all right.
They're like trying to be funny and entertaining more than I think they're probably used to. Like I feel like Barry's kind of like that on.
Well, I think that's part of like it being a blowout. Is like they're like, "Fuck, we really got to carry this broadcast here.
Yeah,
this golf is bad."
They're trying, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe add one more guy. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We'll see what becomes of it.
It does have like it. They should have. It reminds me of like basketball when you had like Costas and I forgot the other guy in there, but they're just like saying ridiculous shit the whole time. It reminds me of that a little bit. But they should add a guy to just do that, just to kind of talk shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. We'll send it up the chain.
They should do that. They should add the psych outs. Like instead of the hammer toss, have a psych out like as someone's about to hit. See if they can psych him out. you get a.
Well, they tried to with the timeouts. Somebody tried to call a timeout last night.
I saw that it like didn't
in the
work
middle of somebody hitting a putt, and they were like, "Well, the referee already had his hands up," and it's like
they just putted it out. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
They'll figure it out.
I feel like the golfers are too corny to come up with funny psych outs, though, or like they wouldn't say.
Big time nerds. Yeah, it wouldn't work out.
Dating
they need the guys who what fuck, it's an Instagram page. Is it Country Club Adjacent that tries to do the step well off challenge or whatever?
Right.
Like hire those guys to come in, and then somebody throws a flag or be like, all right, they're gonna talk while you're hitting.
Right.
Get them to try to step off and shit like that. I don't know. That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. I mean, those guys probably aren't TV friendly, to say the least. Some of the things they say, but
they're not gonna let them on ESPN.
Nah, for sure not. For sure not. There was a real golf tournament over the weekend.
Oh yeah,
the Sony Open. Nick Taylor won, beat Nico Echevarria in a playoff. Yeah. Did you tune in much? You locked in on football?
Well, I was locked in on football. I was sweating all day. I was fucking just agitated all day. I didn't realize how like jacked up I was, because I'm a pretty calm person on the inside and stuff, and I was like so irritable. I was like, what is going on? And then as soon as we won that game, I could just feel like the relief And I smiled for like the first time that day. I was like, holy shit, I really was like work the fuck up. I was just, and then during the game, I didn't drink because I wanted to like watch the game, and I was still sweating. I was just sweating, and yeah, it was wild. So I was definitely locked in on football. Didn't hit a single bet, so I wasn't that locked in, but locked in for the game. It was at 8, so I actually watched. I ended up watching the replay of the Sony. Like I was paying attention on my phone, and then I was like, I got to watch the replay. And it was pretty wild. Like Nick Taylor chipped in on 18 for Eagle to get to 16 under. Echeverria, I think, birdied 18, and so they were They were like 2 holes ahead. So they were sitting there at 16, and then you had Jaeger and JJ Spawn completely collapsed, and they were playing like lights out on the back 9. Both bogeyed like coming down the stretch, 16 or 17. Spawn hit it into the bunker on 7, like just fucking didn't make his putt. Had like a 6-footer, or actually no, I think he left it way short. So they just shit the bed, and then 18 they both hit 3-wood instead of driver, and both fucking hit it into shit like short. Like, and if they hit driver, they probably would have been fine. I was like, even the announcer was like, dude, I don't know what they're doing. Terrible idea. And because 18 score 5, and then they it's like clear birdie hole. They both needed a birdie. Neither of them did. Then they went to the playoff, and Nick Taylor, they both birdied. They went back to 18, and Nick Taylor had like a crazy chip shot, like up over the bunker, like one of those like it wasn't like too short sided, but he had to land it like pretty tight, and he somehow got some spin on it. Echeverria was sitting on the back and fucking 3-putted to lose, so that was a tough one. But Nick Taylor, dude, just lights out, just drained a chip on 18. It's unreal. That guy's nuts. Clutch. Once he's playing, when he's hot, like he's clutch. The guy's awesome.
Yeah, I was like in and out on it. I didn't lock in too hard. But I feel like I've like fallen, I guess, prey to if my fantasy pick or my bet isn't in the running.
Oh yeah,
I just like, all right, I'm checked out.
Yeah,
like because like I picked Tom Kim. Tom Kim was T10 going into the weekend, and then shoots 4 over on Saturday, and then it's just like, well, fuck, man. Like, oh, there goes that. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I need to wash myself of that. Like, all right, fuck this. Who cares?
Yep.
Who cares about that? Who cares about that pick? Like, whatever. Yeah, so I just like had trouble locking in because all I could think is like, fucking Tom Kim, you asshole.
Yeah, he's been disappointing. Every time I pick
I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah.
He was great 2 years ago.
Yeah. 4 over on Saturday. That's tough. That's
and everybody was not going crazy, but everybody's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
And for him to come in after 2 good rounds to start the tourney, it's just like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
He gets in his own head. He could possibly just be a head case.
Seems like it.
Yeah, he kind of seems like it. When he was, he's still young. He's only 22, but like when he was a rookie, like it seemed like he was just playing free and shit like that. And now
you start getting some expectations, and you're supposed to be good. Become a head case.
Yep.
Pretty easy.
Sure. Yeah.
I picked Matsuyama. He played pretty good, but he clearly wasn't as hot as he was at the old Century.
Yeah.
Wasted that pick. Wasted him in fantasy too. It's like, fuck, dude. I think
he's still Tom Kim.
Yeah. I think he still made a couple $100,000, but yeah, that's a tough one to waste him. But yeah, so not ideal for the Open, but I mean,
Matsuyama's tough.
Hitting playoffs is always fun.
Matsuyama's a tough burn tournament 1 because
he's gonna be
one of those guys that like win a major out of nowhere, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I burned him on the Sony. I mean, Tom
Yeah.
Kim could too, honestly. But
Yeah.
last year in fantasy, I mean, because it's Survivor style fantasy, I look back and I left guys on the table. I'm just like,
Lots of guys on the table.
why didn't I play him?
Yeah. There's only
I thought
there's only so many
20.
tournaments, so you got like you just need to pick the top 25 guys, basically,
Yeah.
at the right point.
Yeah.
But that's what's tough. Yeah, last year I had Scotty Scheffler available at the last tournament. I was like, huh,
Yeah. How'd that
fuck
happen?
that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking golf, man. Golf. There's a couple of things I saw, like scroll across. I guess I saw them both on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. Um, that kind of caught my eye. So, Good Good, like the YouTube channel Good Good.
Yeah.
Do you see they signed 4 pros to sponsorship deals
No
under their
shit.
brand?
I did not.
That
That's
is
pretty wild.
insane. A
These
YouTube
YouTube
like
guys are getting
that,
huge, man.
so much money. So they signed. I guess I can use pros lightly for at least one of these, but Joel Damon, John John Pack, Bo Hostler, and my guy Michael Block.
No shit.
Do the sponsorship deals under their brand name.
No way.
Isn't that
Damn, I
wild?
didn't realize they were so big. That's huge.
Yeah,
Should
that's
have started a
crazy to
YouTube
me.
channel like 10 years ago.
Seriously, dude. Well, and then the other, so the Bryan brothers and Grant Horvat, um, you know, I mean, there's a ton of them now, but it's like direct to consumer golf clubs. So like there's like sub 70, um, Tacomo or Takamo or whatever that is. There's all these companies that you just like order clubs online. Have you seen any of these, or you in on
Nah,
that, or no? Okay,
nah.
so there's a lot of companies that are doing the PXG model where it's like they don't sell them in stores, you buy them online. Ben
Yeah,
Hogan,
right.
like Ben Hogan used to be a big brand, like they've done
Yeah.
this now. There's a few others. Haywood Golf is another one. Well, a big one coming through now is I think it's Takamo. It's like a Japanese style, like they make blades, kind of like
Yeah.
Mura or something like that. Well, Bryan Brothers and Grant Horvat are like part owners of that company now. Like
No
these
shit.
these YouTube guys are making huge moves. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like you
I
said,
never got on the
10 years
train.
ago.
Definitely I feel like an old man, like missed out on
I
the
know. It is great. Yeah. No, I've like looked into it, and I can never sit through an hour and a half video or whatever of these guys playing whatever the fuck they're playing. But I mean, the second these guys' videos drop, it's like 1 million views the first day. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's big money. But yeah, no, I thought that was kind of wild to see. Um, fucking YouTube, man. That's like do
Well, I saw
perfect. I
Grant
mean,
was
do
playing with
perfect.
Tiger. I was like,
Yeah, and
oh
Rory.
shit. And Rory and Phil I
Yeah.
think he teamed up with Phil
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Yeah.
Playing the Bryan brothers or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's like the do perfect. Just like bought a new do
I
perfect
saw
house or
that.
whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah. Like, damn,
And
dude.
it's like
You're just throwing footballs and basketball
insane.
hoops like 10 years ago or shit, like 20 years ago at this point. But just
Yeah.
doing trick shots. Like,
Doing
fuck.
shit that we would do in the Harris's driveway.
Right.
And
Well, I think that's why I was
and
big because everyone did that shit like growing up, and it's just like on YouTube, and you're sitting like
yeah.
in class, like not paying attention, you just watch that shit.
And those guys are worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, good for
It's
them.
fucking crazy. Yeah, yeah. Another thing I saw, it's kind of stupid, but whatever, I don't care. There's a Golf Digest like post about how it's headlined "Is the Glizzy Gone?" and it says a new study captured data from 26,000 halfway house orders at courses around the country and found that only 4.61% of all orders include hot dogs now,
No shit.
which is kind of crazy. And I'm like, that's crazy. But then I'm like, When's the last time you got a hot dog at the turn? I'm always getting chicken salad
Probably
or
50% of
club.
my play.
Yeah, I
Oh, no,
don't get
chicken
the
salad or club, that's too much bread, brother. You don't wanna be going to the back nine fucking all bloated. You gotta save room. I
Yeah.
feel like the hot
Yeah, I
dog is
eat
supposed
hot dog.
you eat a little
Yeah, I
hot dog,
always
you
get
still got plenty of room
heartburn.
for beer. Although the heartburn, as you age, yeah, the heartburn is ridiculous on the hot dogs,
Mhm.
especially if you get the old crusty, slimy hot dog that's been going on the the spinner
The
for like
roller.
4 hours. It's like you get it, it's all wrinkly and like brown. You're like, I don't think that's a hot dog, but
It's like hot
yeah,
dog jerky.
yeah. Some of those are tough, and then the buns like just warmed
Yeah.
up, like and dude,
I
they
think
always skimp out on the buns. It's like it tastes like paper. It's like this isn't
mhm.
fucking bread. I don't know what this is, but
I wonder
yeah,
if part of it is like I remember like the halfway house or like at the turn you pop in and it's like it wasn't like they had a bar, but it wasn't like a bar scene. And like golf courses now have a
they
bar
have full
scene
on
for like
bars.
after you're
Yeah,
around and like full on restaurants inside the golf
yeah.
course. And it's like I don't feel like that was always a thing. It used to
Nah,
be
not at all,
like
dude. Like
you got
all you had
beer,
was a hot dog.
Gatorade, candy bars, hot dogs.
Yeah,
That's your choice.
hot dog was the only
So
thing like ready to go. Now you can
yeah.
call ahead. Like they have signs on
Mhm.
like hole 7, like call ahead for your order, and you get like a
Yeah.
legit order. So I could see that. And then you get like 4 transfusions, like 8 more
Yeah.
beers, and then you're good to go. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you'd much rather, especially on a golf trip. Like golf trip, I don't get hot dogs. Like you need some
No.
sustenance. You need a
Yeah.
real sandwich. But around here, I mean, if I'm just playing on Saturday, I still get a hot dog. But
Mhm.
yeah,
I
hot
don't know.
dogs
I
are
just
good
found it
for the heartburn.
four
You gotta
point
bring some
six
Tums.
percent. Yeah. I don't know. I thought
Is
that was
that
kind of wild,
counting
but
drinks too?
it may be.
There's no way that's for just food. I was like, yeah, they're probably just getting drinks. People just probably don't eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just don't eat because you need more room for beer. You don't want you
Yeah.
don't want to waste room in there.
Then you got guys that, I mean, they're playing par three courses out there, so
Yeah,
they're not going to
you're
do
not
too much
hungry.
eating.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, no, just a little thing I saw. I was like, damn, that's kind of interesting. I
that
mean,
is wild.
courses have evolved though, man. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't a restaurant inside a golf course unless you're at a country club. Like
right. Yeah,
that
no,
just
yeah. I
wasn't
feel
a
like everyone has them now.
oh yeah. Dude, we have ones down here that their satellite restaurant is at a golf course. Like it's a nice restaurant down here, and they have a satellite restaurant inside the golf course.
Oh yeah. I've
So
seen
it's
that.
like, yeah, a little different. Um, and then I mean nobody's playing any golf right now. It's fucking I don't know
It's
about
snow.
up there, but today it was 19 degrees. The snow from 2 weeks ago still hadn't melted. It's,
Yeah,
it's just miserable. It's just ice everywhere. So nobody's playing any fucking golf around here. But I'm going to Florida in 5 days. I won't be playing any golf, but I'll be soaking in the sun. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Big
yeah. That's
trip.
nice.
Yeah, family
Maybe
trip to
get some
Disney
vitamin D.
World.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
vitamin D for
Yeehaw.
Disney, right? Vitamin Disney. uh, yeah. So we'll be down there, but
Well, you won't be able to afford
there-
golf after that trip for a while, so
buddy. That's why I haven't played much golf leading up to this trip. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's gonna be a blast. Kind of check the box type thing. Got to do it. Kids are at the right age. I'd love to play the golf courses down there.
they
Golf
have a
courses down
bunch
there
of
are
golf
sick
courses.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right they do.
Do you
That's
get
not in
like
the
Mickey
cards.
Mouse clubs when you play, or
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the cart girl
I
is
don't
just
know.
like fucking princess, whatever,
Hey,
just the
hey.
frozen chick. Like, I've got frozen beers for you. Elsa.
uh, yeah.
Just
That'd be good shtick. They should do that.
yeah,
um, yeah, no, I'd love to go down there. Like they look like sick courses. I don't even know anybody that's played them. I don't think. I don't know. My brother-in-law might have played them. He tries to travel and play most places. So, and I know they've been to Disney a few times. It wouldn't surprise me.
Can't imagine that go
Yeah.
over well with the wife. Like, hey, you take the kids around this park all day and deal with that shit. I'm going to go play golf.
See you at dinner.
Yeah. I'm going to be hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Yeah. I don't even have the balls to ask that question. It's not even a question. I'll be honest. Yeah, so this weekend I'll be prepping for that, and golf will not be on the mind, but we do have a tournament. We're back stateside. We got the American Express this weekend.
Yep.
Um,
West Coast.
Yeah.
I guess they're not near
American
the
Express used to be. No, I guess not.
La Quinta.
I feel like I don't know where that is. If I'm being honest.
Sounds like it's Southern California.
Yeah, San Diego-ish, maybe. I feel like the American Express used to be a bigger tournament. Maybe it was cycled in as one of the signature events one year. I don't know. Field is okay. It's where?
I don't know. It used to be the Desert Classic.
Okay. I feel like the field isn't super strong. It's all right. Got some names: JT, Burns, Sung Jae, Cantlay, Tom Kim, that bum, Cam Young. You got some names, but not a huge field. No real big dogs. JT is probably the biggest name out of all these guys.
It's like over on the east side of California, like out near the desert.
The desert?
Out near Coachella.
Oh, nice. Nice. Somebody will have a
desert resort city in Riverside County.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're in like real golf now, so that's good. You got names, no big dogs. I don't know. I'm not really locked in on it, honestly. I got other things going on, like I said. So I'd love to like be able to
course. Yeah, I mean,
and like we were talking about earlier, you're gonna be locked in on football. It's kind of tough right now. Especially,
the early season, especially with the fields, like you're not getting like the full fields right now, so it's just kind of like it's almost like preseason, honestly. But
yeah, for sure.
Hey, man, fantasy golf kicked off. They're still making money, so yeah, definitely not a huge.
This is that time of year though that like last year we had all these guys that were like 40-1 winning tournaments.
Yeah, Nick Dunlop won this last year.
Yeah,
he was still an amateur.
He was. Dude, I feel like he's gonna have a huge year. He won as an amateur and as a pro by the end of the year, right? Didn't he win a tournament as a pro at the end of the year? So I think he's gonna be awesome.
Unless he has a Tom Kim sophomore slump. But
true. He did have a T10 2 weeks ago.
He's primed.
So. Yeah. I'm sure come Sunday, like I said, that you're gonna have other things on your mind. Big game. Commanders, Lions.
Yep. Big game Saturday night.
Oh, it's a Saturday night game? Oh,
Saturday night, 8 p.m. Can be locked and loaded. Yeah.
Loaded. Maybe.
Be tough to not drink for that one. It's going to be Saturday night. So, yeah, we'll be
So
ready to roll on Sunday. We can watch some golf Sunday.
There you go.
I'll either be happy or depressed. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. You watching the game with the boys or no?
I hope so. Hopefully, Sunday we didn't get together because it was Sunday, but I feel like Saturday, divisional round.
Kind of have to.
Got to do something. Got to put the kids to bed and get out.
it's funny because there's big games like that. We might have talked about this last weekend. I don't remember. I feel like I was talking about this with somebody, but
You don't want too many people around.
No,
you want a niche group. You want to be able to hear that. You want a actual good TV. You need some volume.
Yeah.
You can't be having kids running around. No wives.
You want mutual fans.
You need to be locked
people
in.
rooting. You don't want somebody that has like no interest in the game.
Yeah, just making comments like, "Oh, that was a tough one."
Ooh, yeah, shouldn't have held him there. It's like, dude, shut the fuck
up.
Oh,
really? Yeah.
Why are you here right now? And that's my role in like the group chat, just to keep you guys honest. Honestly, like, oh god, they shouldn't have put Lattimore on Evans there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but yeah.
Same reason you don't really want to go to a bar. I feel like if you're winning, the bar could be magical. The whole bar's, cheering.
Yeah.
But and you usually can hear, they usually blast the sound, but just like if you're in a bar, you kind of end up worried about like where's the waitress at? I need another beer. Like you don't want your attention being taken away. So
fuck no. If it's a super big game,
got like $100 bar tab, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. Dude, if it's a really big game, like, I mean, I haven't had many. I root for a bunch of losers, but the Titans were in the AFC Championship like 5 years ago. O's have playoff games occasionally, once every 5 to 8 years. Those really big ones, though, like, I prefer to just like watch by myself, and I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I want my TV on in my living room. I don't sit down. I stand up. I watch the game. I pace around the room. I drink some beers. And like, if it all goes horribly wrong, I can just walk upstairs and go to bed. I haven't talked to anybody all night. I don't care. Whatever. Like, let's get this out of the system. If it all goes right, then we're celebrating. But I don't know. Those really big ones, I'm just like, that's just how I prefer it. I don't know why.
I watched the World
probably
Series.
because
just my brother was over, but
it's probably because I watched so many of them lose, and I'm like, "Fuck this! I'm going to bed. Good night." I mean, the big one for me, obviously, is always UVA, Virginia Tech, and I watch that at my house generally. And then when it's over, I'm just like, "All right, this sucked. Just got my teeth kicked in for the 20th straight year. Good night." So maybe that's part of it. Is I just root for losers, and I don't want to be around people when they lose. It's a weird dynamic, though.
Yeah, I don't want to be by myself on a Saturday. So we'll see.
Saturday's different. Yeah, Saturday's a little different.
Yeah. God, I'm already getting jacked up. Yeah.
I'm rooting for you guys. As much as you guys don't believe it, I am, man. I am.
It's the first time we've ever been happy as a football fan. So
and you don't know.
There's been moments, there's been flashes, but I feel like this is real. So I don't know. I'm excited. I feel like we're playing with house money too. Like making the divisional round
rookie quarterback,
unbelievable. Rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Lions are pretty good, but they're beatable. They've had a few duds, so hopefully they have a dud game, and we'll go in there and get another W. Dude, if we win, we'll be in the NFC Championship. That is unfucking believable. Even having a shot to go to the NFC Championship, it's literally unfathomable. Never come close in my lifetime. I mean, besides, I was like 3 or 4 when we were good.
Yeah.
So
my hope is that you guys are playing the Eagles in the NFC Championship game, but that'd be huge. I'd love that. Eagles beat. If they beat the Rams, you guys beat the Lions. That'd be awesome. It'd be in Philly.
Tough.
That would suck.
It'd be tough. Third game. Third game's always weird when you play someone 3 times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be wild. NFC East battle. I don't know, man. The Rams are pretty hot. I can see the Rams going in there beating up on Philly.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Be a good weekend for football. A weekend for golf. We'll see. We'll see what happens with
American
the golf.
Express.
American Express,
Those assholes take a lot more money every year.
But
stupid ass credit card. You get points though, it's basically free money, It's like
you can get
points that I've never used for anything.
Sky Lounge.
Keep racking them up. I'm gonna go on a sweet vacation one year. It's like, and then you go to cash it out. It's like, oh, you get one flight. You spent $50,000 on groceries, but you get one flight. Like, thanks, American Express.
What a great company. In the Delta Sky Lounge for that one flight you
get a free glass of champagne.
Yeah, look at you. Yep. Yeah, well, we already previewed it a little bit, but go ahead and get into our picks. I went with Sungjae to finish in the top 10. It was plus 180, and that's with no ties. That's dead heat rules. I don't know, man. He's good. Field's not incredibly strong.
I feel like that's free money. Knock on wood.
He's always pretty solid. Yeah, right. We say that.
Sungjae. Yeah.
We'll say that, and then I'll shoot 4 over on Saturday.
Yeah.
and my host. But yeah, it was plus 180. I don't know. I like Sungjae. I feel like he's always just solid.
Oh yeah, I feel like he's a solid
great ball striker. Yeah, so that's what I went with. I looked at some other guys. I looked at like JT. JT was kind of a similar number. You went with him 2 weeks ago to finish top 10, top 5, something like that, and that didn't fucking hit. So fuck him. That's what we went with. Sungjae, best hat in the game. Wish you could buy that hat. That Titleist rope hat with the CJ logo on it.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty awesome. You can't buy it anywhere. I don't know why. I just looked for it.
You probably just make it. He had 8 top 10s last year, so I feel like that's pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Especially in a weaker field. T25 here last year at the American Express, though.
That's not great.
Not great, but
get better, right?
That was last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you got, Ken?
I'm going with the guy who finished second last year. Just as I say, last year didn't matter. Christian Bezuidenhout. I think that's, I don't know however you say his name, but
great pronunciation. You killed it. Killed it. I was waiting when you sent me that earlier today. I was like, I can't wait for him to say this on the pod. Let's see what happens. And you killed it. Honestly, you did great.
Yeah. So when I went to pick my fantasy guy, when I clicked on the thing, that was the first thing that like popped up like on my cursor as I was scrolling. I was like, oh, there we go. So that's why I picked him. Felt like that was just like fate,
That's hilarious. There you go.
He's plus 8,000. Finished second last year. So why not? Huge number, like it. Maybe he likes this course. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. I'm getting what was his number to be like? What was his number to be like top 10? Do you know?
No idea.
I mean, it had
probably pretty good. Probably a pretty good number there.
Like 6-1, something like that, for him to be top. But he's one of those guys though that all of a sudden you see him on the leaderboard, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Forgot about him.
Yep.
He's very like I don't know, Eric Van Rooyen type, where you're just like, oh yeah, I forgot that
up
guy.
There sometimes you're like, I don't know what happened, but let's see, top 10.
Way down, isn't he?
Oh yeah, plus 700.
Maybe sprinkle a little on that too. Yeah, maybe sprinkle a little bit on that too.
Yeah,
it's funny. He's plus 700, and guess who's also plus 700? Eric Van Rooyen, just like I just said. The same guy.
There you go.
I think they're both South African too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I put them together. But all right, well, let's hit one here, Ken. Let's hit one. Go Commanders.
Go Commanders.
Let's have a weekend. Let's have a weekend. Yeah, more importantly. And then next week, no pod. I'm gonna be in Disney World, not recording from the hotel. I'm just not gonna do it. I'll probably be asleep by like 9 o'clock every night, just like dog shit tired. But yeah, so no episode next week. We might still put some pics out. I think I can probably swing that. I can at least look at my phone at some point, I believe. So we'll do that. But yeah, everybody have a great weekend. Make some money, watch some football, and yeah, hope for some good weather in Florida for the next 10 days. Please, good weather. Good weather, nobody sick. That's all I'm praying. I don't even pray, but I've been praying for it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works out.
Come home.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then I can just take more time off.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. But all right, we want to thank everyone for listening. Check us out on our socials at Fairway Pod on Twitter, at Laying the Fairway on Instagram. Check the YouTube, search Laying the Fairway Podcast. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. See y'all.
See y'all.